Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today we are going to do a pick a card reading. That's why you're here, and here are your piles. Just holding up a little board because I noticed that you can't see the lettering, but when I do this, you can. So, anyways, what's going on with them is our question. Okay, we have the lowercase j, we have the lowercase a, lowercase d, and the uppercase s. So if you need to pause the video because you need some time to think about your decision on which pile you want to choose, then go ahead and do that. I'd like to mention to please subscribe, like, comment, and share on these videos because somebody out there might need it. Also, hello to my subscribers and welcome to any new subscribers. Excuse me. And also, I will be deleting the other channel today. So just to give you a heads up and put that out there, that's going to be going on today. And I'm just going to be sticking with this one channel, and hopefully it will flourish like the other one did. Yeah. Okay. So like I said, if you need more time to decide which pile is best for you, go ahead and pause the video. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, and I'll be starting with the lowercase j. Okay, this is for lowercase j. The question is, what's going on with them? Well, let's go ahead and find out. So the first word we have out is organize. So they might be doing a little bit of organizing, right? Organizing their lives, situations, whatever, but they are doing some organizing. They are putting things in order, okay? The first card we have out is the Knight of Pentacles. And of course we know the slowest moving knight of the deck. Next we have the Three of Swords. That's never nice to see. And you know, the picture is so graphic. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So what's going on with them? Well, it seems like they're trying to work on their pentacles, their money. It's slow moving, but nonetheless, they're trying. They do seem to be in a third-party situation, whether it be them and two other people, or it can be whoever they're with has two other people. But they're trying to start a new beginning. They're trying to find stability. They're trying to ground themselves, okay? Let's see. Next we have the Five of Pentacles. After that, we have the Six of Cups. Next, we have the Princess of Cups. All right. So, this person who's trying to work on their pentacles, which is, you know, of course, it's slow coming, but they're trying, okay? This person is going through, you know, some financial difficulties. And they're trying to definitely get their pentacles in order to try and maybe, you know, find that financial stability, right? And when it comes to this Five of Pentacles, they're having a little bit of problems, okay? They're probably working a lot. This card could also involve someone that they love or lovers that they may have. It could be a wife or husband or a friend. It could also be a mistress, okay? And what it is this person is working on their money, and there's issues here. And there's issues because they're giving, you know, too many situations perhaps. So perhaps this person might have several lovers. And this is, you know, verified by this Three of Swords right here. Okay. And with this Three of Swords, we have this Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups denotes remembering the past, maybe remembering somebody and how they had it with a certain person. Okay. So one of these people in the third party can be that person that they're thinking of the past. Or, you know, the other person they're with could be, you know, making this third party situation with somebody that they've been with in the past. Okay. Um, yeah. So then we have this Ace of Pentacles right here, trying to be stable, right? Just trying to get it together, trying to get their pentacles together because, you know, I mean, times are tough nowadays and it takes a lot of saving and stuff, I guess, to get, you know, ourselves in order. But this specific person is trying to get their pentacles in order, right? And so getting these pentacles in order, we have this Page of Cups, Princess of Cups, Page of Cups, okay? And this person, this denotes a message, okay? And this could be coming from somebody who is younger than you, a young man, okay? And this person might have a message for you, maybe reflecting on the past, and you know, they want to talk to you about something, okay? And it could be represented by business or financial stability with it being under this Ace of Pentacles, you know. So let's move on and see what else is next. We have the Hanged Man. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Star. Now, this person working on their pentacles, right, and having difficulties with those pentacles because money's going all over the place, right? They're currently in the hangman mode, okay? They're in the hangman mode because they're trying to think of, you know, what is going on here? Why aren't things working out the way I want them to? Okay? And with that Three of Swords energy there, they're thinking about, you know, their relationships, and they're also thinking about a particular person of the past. And, you know, it's not like they really want to think about this person because something may have happened in the situation where they're trying to keep their mind off this person. So what they're doing is they're throwing themselves into their work. They're just trying to focus on their money right now, trying to find stability, okay? This person, I said before, might be younger than you. So, you know, they might be wanting to come in with a message for you to start something new. Maybe they want to start this new financial or this grounding energy or this stability with you. And they're having hopes and faiths that it will happen, okay? So this is basically what's going on. And you know, things don't happen if there's three-party situations. I'm just letting you know that, okay? It's either one or, you know, nothing, you know? Because in the end, when you deal with three-party situations all your life, and when it comes down to that time when you're ready to settle down, all the good ones are taken. And then what happens with you? You end up being alone, okay? So that's what's basically going on here. They're putting things to thought. They're thinking about things, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to lowercase a. Okay, this is for those of you who chose lowercase a. Let's go ahead and find out what's going on with them. We have expression, okay? Somebody might be thinking about expressing how they feel about a particular person to a particular person, okay? Let's see what we have here. We have the Lovers, okay. So definitely somebody is wanting to express their love for somebody. This person is financially stable, okay? And they're looking for their world, okay? They want to be in a relationship with somebody who they consider their world, or they want to find a person that they will consider their world, okay? There we go. So next we have the 20 card. Let me see if I can find out what, I think it's the world, right? Oh, the last judgment, okay. So this is the judgment card, all right. Then we have the 4 of Swords. And then we have the 8 of Cups. So here's what's going on. This person perhaps is in a situation, they're in a loving situation, and they have financial stability, and they feel like they have the world, right? But somebody is making judgment on a certain situation, okay? And this situation, you know, even though this person is financially stable, there is still something missing. So what they're going to do is they're going to go within, they're going to spend some time alone and think about whether or not this is the right choice for them. Because they also do consider possibly another person as their world. And it could involve a Leo or a Taurus. Just putting it out there. And with this World card here, it seems that somebody has walked away or is no longer wanting to be a part of this situation. Maybe it wasn't their world. Or maybe somebody thought that, you know, they didn't want to be involved in whatever's going on here anymore. Okay, so they simply walked away. Next we have the 5 of Wands. So maybe this person had a lover, a judgment was made because of too much arguing. There might have been too much arguing and bickering going on in this situation. Perhaps there was no way of, you know, communicating in an adult manner, proper way. Maybe somebody wasn't communicating at all, or maybe somebody was communicating too much and the other person couldn't handle it, or vice versa, whatever. Right? And they're wanting to work on something. They wanted to work on something with somebody, okay? They wanted to work on, you know, a little bit more than financial stability. Because financial stability is not the whole relationship. That's actually the last part of a relationship. The stability in a relationship evolves around love. Okay? You can be financially stable, but it doesn't mean that you're in love or that you love another person. And, you know, that financial stability can just bring you unhappiness, sadness, you know. Sure, you have everything, but do you have love? And if you don't have love, life isn't worth living. Doesn't the Bible say something about that? I think it does. So moving on, we have, once again, the Judgment card. Okay, so we have Judgment twice here. Okay, we have Judgment twice, and yeah. So this person really wanted to work on something with another person. Maybe it was this person that they considered their world. Okay, either this Gemini, either this Taurus, or this Leo. I don't know why I said Gemini. Maybe the person that we are inquiring about is a Gemini. Could be that. Either way, the person that they thought would be their world and, you know, bring them financial, you know, happiness and love and all that or whatever, you know, I think they're more focused on financial, you know, here. But that person walked away. That person was not going to deal with, you know, this indecisiveness, this in and out, trying to argue every time you guys meet up, you know, not communicating well, not returning phone calls, not picking up the phone, not texting back, whatever. And this person has finally made a judgment that I don't think or I don't know if it's going to work out with us because of these things that you're not doing. So perhaps this person is not doing anything to value this person, and this person is walking away. Might seem like this person might be giving to everyone else except for the one that they actually love. And this person sees that, and even though they know that there's love there, they're not going to deal with it. And they're just going to walk away. And this is the judgment that they've made. And that's what's going on with them at this present time. Okay, so I'm going to move on to lowercase d. This is for lowercase d, okay, for those of you who chose pile lowercase d, okay. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on with them. The first word out we have is charming. So we could be dealing with a charming fellow or lady, okay. Let's see what's next here. We have the Sun card. Next we have the Two of Cups. And then we have the Emperor. So looky here. The first two cards have couples looking at each other. And then we have the Emperor, right? So this person might be thinking about their sun, their sunshine, the person that lights up their life. They could be thinking about two people sharing their emotions, their love emotions, okay? But we have the Emperor here, and it looks like a little bit of an older gentleman, right? So this Emperor is indicating that he is older than these two couples that we see here. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what's coming into me, all right? In the Sun card, we have two couples. In the Two of Cups, we have two couples. And then we have the Emperor who sits alone. And he's looking back at these couples. So I'm taking it that this person may be taking on the Emperor energy. He may be involved with somebody else, but he may not be, because he is looking back at two couples. And perhaps he was involved somehow with these two couples, and now he's not any longer. He may have been a third party in each of these situations. There may have been a couple, and maybe the female, you know, told the Emperor, oh, I'm your sunshine, I'm going to be everything for you. Yet they had someone on the side. And then we have this next card, these two people with the cups, giving emotions to each other. And perhaps this Emperor was also involved with this woman. And now he sees that she has given her love to someone else, and they're exchanging emotions. So perhaps the Emperor also had these two women in three-party situation before they decided to move on and find new loves, which are these two younger gentlemen here. And now the Emperor sits alone, right? Let's see what's happening next in this with this. Next we have the Hangman. Whoops, sorry. That. Then we have the Four of Wands. Finally, we have the Star. So, you know, I'm thinking that the first card, the Sun, was the first person that this person was involved with, right? And this, you know, this couple coming into union has led this Emperor to be in the hangman mode. Because, you know, he didn't know what to do, felt sadness, somebody moved on. He didn't want them to move on, but they did. Perhaps there was deception there. Could have been. There could have been other things going on. And with this Four of Wands here, maybe with this Two of Cups, this Emperor is thinking, you know, is seeing that, okay, this person is with someone else. And maybe that is the person that they wanted to actually move forward with in life and have, you know, love and happiness and home and all that. But that person is with someone else. And then we have the Star. This Emperor had great hopes for something, great hopes for something for their future. You know, they had great hopes and they put their faith into these two other people, and these two other people just, you know, pretty much moved on without him, or they were already connected when they met. That could be it too, right? And this Emperor probably hoped that one of these women, you know, or that, you know, it could be switched over, the male or female energies, just letting you know. And so these women, they moved on with their loves. And this Emperor's hope was lost. And we have two young couples, you know, happy, you know, they're each other's son and they're each other's emotions and love. And the Emperor had all this hope, and the hope is gone. And now he's alone. Because the other two people that he held in high regards stepped out and walked away from him. Why? Because they were already in some sort of relationship. Next we have the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Pentacles. So here's the deal now. When it comes to this first couple, this kind of devastated the Emperor. Perhaps this first person that they were involved in, who put them in hangman mode, was the one that they were really thinking that's the one that they're going to get. That's where they're going to move forward. And perhaps this person gained a lot of feelings for them. All right? Somebody might have been just a little bit more more charming than they were. Or they weren't charming enough because this person did not leave whatever situation they're in. And it's been keeping this person up late at night, thinking, worrying, wondering what's going on. And then in this other row, with this, or this column with this other couple, this person is seeing that, you know, he's probably not going to have his wish fulfillment or his happy marriage or whatever, whatnot, with that Four of Wands right there. He might have thought that this was his Wheel of Fortune. This was the person that was going to keep him stable and happy and all this stuff. But that other person is moving on, moving forward. Okay. It is no this person that he was involved in is no longer interested in what he has to offer, what the Emperor has to offer. because this other person has decided to move forward. And when it comes to giving their emotions, you know, this is something that's fresh and it's starting, or it will start soon. Okay? This will start. And it will start without the emperor, because the emperor, you know, has shown no interest in, you know, perhaps he was just kind of flighty, kind of, you know, in and out, not really speaking up in a situation, not really putting forward or showing appreciation for the other person. And pretty much the person, you know, and their wheel of fortune went rolling along with someone else. You know, flew away. Their bird flew away. And even though they had all these hopes, thinking, oh, that person's not going to last, they're not going to be able to move on. So they have hopes that this person's one of these people's relationships will fail and someone will come back. But, you know, these people are not going to come back, because this emperor was giving not just to them, but perhaps others. They have to give to two. Or this person may have done something, you know, he may have impregnated these people and now must give to two. Those are two scenarios. Or each of these women didn't want to see the emperor giving to two because they knew he was, so they moved forward. Nobody wants to beg for anybody's attention. And that's what's happened here. Okay? One wasn't feeling valued enough. And this person thought that he could charm everybody into believing that he's the best and whatnot, have you. But he wasn't, because everyone moved on without him. They realized the truth and they moved forward, and they just left it behind. They were just like, forget this fool. Okay, so let's move on to uppercase S. Okie doke, this is for uppercase S. Those of you who chose uppercase S, let's go ahead and find out what is going on with them. Okay? Outcomes. Somebody might be in their head about things, about the outcome of a situation, and maybe that's why they're not moving forward, or so why something is not moving in the direction they want. They might be in their heads about this outcome and that outcome, failure, non-failure. You know, it depends on their mood, I would suppose. So let's find out what's going on. Okay, exactly what I'm saying. Seven of Cups. Somebody is in their head about what's going to happen, you know, and they're feeling trapped. They're feeling trapped and they don't know what to do, and it involves the Queen of Cups. So this person might be thinking, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? What if I do this? What if I do that? How am I going to move forward? How am I going to do this with this person? Will they believe me? Will they keep me? Will they let me go? So this person is pretty much trapped in their mind because of all the thoughts that they're having. Negative thoughts. And it involves the Queen of Cups. Somebody that they want to come forward to and maybe talk to, or, you know, give some emotion, or, you know, just tell them how they feel, because maybe they haven't done that. Next, we have the Two of Swords. Yes. So they're trying to make a decision on whether or not they should come forward to this person. All right? And they do want to fight for it. They do want to fight for it. But they are in their head about something. Okay? And it involves discussion. Talking. Working things out. Okay? They want to know what to do, how they can make this better, perhaps. And this is what they want to bring to that person. And maybe they're making a choice of you know, what their future will hold. And this person is basically sad, okay? And this person might be financially abundant, but they're missing something. They might be looking at all they have and everything and how they've accomplished it, but they're not happy. They're in their head about something, and it might be this other person. Four of Swords. Two of Swords again, okay? There's verification for you about making a decision, and then Justice. So this person is worried about something. They want to make a decision, but they don't know if they should move forward. So they go into deep contemplation within themselves to try to find answers. They're feeling trapped in this situation, all right? But they're willing to fight for it. And they know they have to make this decision on whether to move forward or step forward or not. They want to approach this Queen of Cups. And they do want to tell something to this person. They want to express something, okay? They're looking into the long term. And they're hoping maybe that this person will, you know, accept them. But it also depends on how they were treated in the past. Because if this is somebody that you know and they're trying to come back, they're worried. And they're afraid that somebody may reject them. Justice may be served because of the fact that, you know, maybe they were not doing the right thing in the past. You know, that's what might be happening with your person. They're afraid that justice will be had and they will be refused, and there will be, you know, no offer taken or given. Or maybe they're just, somebody will just turn their nose up to the offer. Okay. So that was for uppercase S, and I am going to move on towards the end. I'll see you guys there. Okie doke, thanks for coming to the end. And today I thought I'd use the Buddha Wisdom cards, the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power. Okay, I've already pre-shuffled them, so I'm going to go ahead and split the deck and choose two cards from there, which will be Wisdom for the Watcher. What the Watcher needs to take into consideration as Buddha's advice or comment, because, you know, it's your choice on whether or not you want to take this comment or, you know, this energy that the Buddha is going to put out. But I'm going to pick two cards. So right now I'm going to, let me shuffle it one more time, and then I will split and choose that way. Okay. I like to try and get a nice, even shuffle in there. Okay. So I'm just going to split this in half. And I'm going to pull a card from each pile and take these away. Okay. So these are the two cards that Buddha is going to share their wisdom with us when it comes to what's going on with them. Okay. So the first card we have, Dorji Drolo, the crazy, wisdom wrathful Buddha. Let go of being logical. A higher wisdom will guide you. So basically, this is what I'm going to tell you how I feel, and then I'll go ahead and go to the book and see if there's anything outstanding there. But we do have the number 27, and that's 9. Okay, 9 could be a significance here to somebody, or the 2, the 7, or 27. All right, so this is what I'm getting. Too many of you out there might be in your head too much about a certain situation. And Buddha is asking you to give it up to a higher source, okay? Stop being in your head, okay? Do what truly makes you feel good, you know? And if you can't because you're thinking on a logical plane, you're not going to be able to find, what's best for you. So Buddha's asking you to give it up to a higher source or higher wisdom, because that's going to guide you in the right direction. Okay? Stop thinking of what is, what could be, or what can be, or will it not happen, or will it happen. Stop thinking that. Because if you can't think it will happen, it's going to happen. When will it happen? Then you might as well just give up. Unless you can think the latter of what I just said, then you need to give it up to higher source. If you can't stay positive, you're just going to bring yourself lower and lower to a low vibration to where you can't even manifest anything you want. Okay, let me check what the book says. Might say something extra outstanding. Let's see. Because I do love these oracles. I just don't use them all the time because it's just like, I don't know. Maybe I just need to get more. So, Dorji Drolo is one of the 8 manifestations of Padmasambhava. 8 is very significant for the past week, just to let you know that. A historical figure who is considered to be the archetype embodiment of all accumulated knowledge, wisdom, love, and power of the Buddhist tradition. He rides through the jungle of life on a tigress, and he holds a purba, a magical dagger, for his work. Padmasambhava was instrumental in establishing Buddhism in Tibet, bringing it in from India in the 8th century, the number 8 again. As he traveled through the land, he encountered many demons and spirits intent on blocking his progress, and they knew his work was very powerful. 13 times, 13 may be significant, he appeared as Dorji Drolo to subdue the harmful spirits of the land and turn them into the path of Buddhism. He was, in a way, a proselytizer of the best kind, convincing each demon to come to the aid of the Dharma teachings rather than inhibiting them. These creatures, the origins of many, and the demonic deities one sees in Tibetan Denkdas, which are horrific monsters from your worst nightmares, turned into pussycats. Padmasambhava has 8, the number 8 again, may be significant, major manifestations, that is, 8 energetic states that he can take on as teacher. He transforms his teaching approach for each situation in order to teach in whatever way will work for different students and different times. Dorji Drolo is an example of Padmasambhava's reputation of working outside the norms of a culture, a man who discarded the path of normal logic and convention. There is a term in Buddhism called crazy wisdom. He personifies this quality. So like I said, okay, if you're in a negative thought, that's all you're going to bring to you. But if you stay positive, all the positive things will come to you, and you're going to have a higher vibration, higher energy. And that's exactly what Buddha wisdom is telling you, okay? Dorji Drolo turned the bad spirits, the demons, into pussycats by showing them Buddha wisdom. And Buddha wisdom brings happiness, you know. It doesn't necessarily, you know, it focuses on why not focus on the good things and not focus on the bad things. You know, get rid of these bad things in your life and start replacing them with good things. And find out that what you've been doing all along has been wrong. What you have been doing is sabotaging yourself from having the life or the good ideas that you have always wanted, right? And Buddha wisdom is telling you, think positive or give it up to a higher source, higher wisdom. Okay? And know that the higher wisdom will lead you on a more predominantly happy path. Okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the next Buddha wisdom card and see what we have here. Here is the number 13. Again, may be significant. So we did have the number 8 that was significant many times in the first card. It also brought up the number 13. And here is the number 13 once again. So 8 and 13 may be significant to somebody out there. And you know what's so funny? I was born in the 8th month on the 13th day. How funny. Anyhow, let's go ahead and move forward with this. The brilliant mind of Unish. Okay, give me a second. Ushnishavajala. No. Ushinishavija. There we go. Goddess of long life. The path of the intellect can yield a long life. So what I'm thinking here is, the more you study, the more you research, the more you find out about information, the more you experience life information or life situations, you can yield a longer life because you will know how to stop or prevent negative things from happening. If you go out like a baby, oh my God, risk is so detrimental for a baby to be out on the street alone, right? And that's why we depend on the parent to raise the child and teach them right? Give them the intellect they need to be out into the world and to take care of themselves. Because the parent can't be there forever. So the parent must teach qualities to the child that improves their intellect so they can protect themselves and yield a long life. Okay? And this is how we prolong our life, is by learning. Learning from past experiences. Learning from books, YouTube channels, right? Just gathering information that's going to keep us knowledgeable about what we need to know in life to move forward in a positive direction and keep ourselves safe, right? Let's go ahead and look in the book and see what this one says. This is the number 13. Okay. So what we have here, the brilliant mind of Ushnishav Jaya. Okay, goddess of long life. The Buddhist practice there is a puja, a prayer to promote the health and happiness of the community. This painting illustrates a visualization central to this puja called the Queen of Great Bliss. The meditation mantras and prayers on gratefulness and the offerings to all the spirits and deities of the community eventually open a door to there which is within is lovely. Ushnishav Ijaya. Okay, that was the end of the is lovely. Hush. Ushnish Have Jaya. Okay? But it takes a little work to meet her. First, you greet and give offerings to Vajravarahi, the red goddess of the Kundalini energy, represented here by the red background. When she is pleased, you can pass into the next level where you meet green Tara holding her two blue flowers and sitting on a green lotus. Okay. Now, you pay your respect and then green Tara melts away and there, in her place, is the goddess of long life, whom we have come to meet, folded into the quiet center of these two goddesses. So the brilliant mind of Ush Nishav Ijaya is a combination, basically, of the Vajravarahi, okay, and green Tara, okay? Now, soon after attaining enlightenment, the Buddha manifested 32, 32 may be significant, major and 8 minor, 8 again. Characteristics of these features was the Ushnisha, a cranial protuberance that served as a physical reminder of his heightened intelligence. Ushnishabhijaya is the deflection of this distinct mark of the Buddha. Her name is victorious goddess of the Ushnisha and refers to her exceptional intelligence. Her mantra prayer eliminates the suffering that comes about when people follow the wrong path, turning away from what they know is really right. Ushnishavaya Jaya is seated in meditation in the center of the green lotus, flanked by blue flowers to show that she is in green Tara's heart. The drum on the left symbolizes the rhythm of the heart, drawing people and energy to the practice. Her curved knife on the right is used in a sky burial. One leg, like green Tara's, extends so that she can stand and take action at a moment's notice. Her right hand makes the gesture of offering, and her left holds a vase full of an elixir that grants long life. Okay, so basically, this, goddess, the goddess of long life, is trying to tell you, is trying to show you the wisdom of finding truth in your heart, basically, okay? For going onto the right path. So many of you have chosen to not choose the right path. You keep choosing the wrong path. And what she does is she assists you on opening up your truth, your heart center, and being able to move towards whatever it is you desire, the right path. And many of you have chosen the wrong path. You must stay grounded. You must stay on the path. And if you need help, the goddess of long life, I just told you the process that you need to do to get the goddesses of long life's, blessings, is you have to first deal with Vajravarahi, and you need to, pray to the green Tara. Those are the other two goddesses that you must pass first in order to get to the goddess of long life. So you can find that inner peace within yourself and start beginning to speak your truth and move on to the proper path. Okay? And that's what Buddha wisdom is trying to tell you. Buddha wisdom is trying to put you on the proper path because you have chosen the wrong path. Okay? You have chosen the wrong path, and you need to move on from that path, because when you're on a negative path, perhaps around a lot of negative people, negative entities, just people who are negative in your life, that makes your health decline. You might not see it, but low-key, your anxiety levels, depression, all kinds of mental health issues can lead to physical problems. And in order to have this long life, you need to choose the right path. You need to go in the direction that you were chosen. So if you know that you're walking on a path, but it doesn't feel right, that is the wrong path. Get off that path and get right back on the right path. And if you don't know how, remember what I said. Pray to those two goddesses. And praying to those two goddesses will combine and bring you the goddess of long life. Because when you're happy and you find your happiness because you told the truth, because you're moving in your true direction, you're going to be able to live that long life that you've always wanted, that long, happy life. Happiness brings good health. Sadness brings ill health. Think about that, okay? I know it was so drawn out, this end part, but I'm really hoping you guys listened to the message because it was really actually very important. I know I'm going to take my first steps to moving on to the right path. I'm going to definitely pray to those other two goddesses so I can manifest the goddess of long life. Okay? Even though something might feel difficult or different or impossible, just know that you have, angels, you have the wisdom of the Buddha, you have the universe, you have spirit, you have whoever it is you pray for, you have them on your side. So regardless what path you choose, they're going to try to place you in the proper direction. But if you fight the universe, do not fight. Do not fight spirit. Do not fight God. Okay, if you're fighting against what it is you want, you're not going to be getting what it is you want or want to manifest in this lifetime. And just know, a lot of the problems you're going through right now are residual from your past lifetime. All these struggles and hard times you're having are because in the last lifetime you could not complete your lessons. You could not come to the conclusion and move into the right direction. And what's going to happen in your next lifetime? The same thing. You're going to go over the same negative aspects of your life. You're not going to be able to move forward, and you're just going to keep going in a circle through lifetimes, and you're never going to find your freedom or your peace or your good health through these lifetimes because you are not making the proper decisions. You are not following the path that God or the universe or whoever it is you pray for. You are not following the path that they have put in front of you out of whatever it is that you're not dealing with. It could be ego, could be people talking in your ear, could be following other people's advice with that talking in the ear. You could just not be wanting to do it. And by doing that, you bring negative vibrational energy into your second life. I know that I want to heal myself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do whatever I can to keep positive energy and keep positive affirmations going in my mind. And whatever I want, I am going to try to make positive affirmations for that too. Because with that, I can try to heal myself all at once. And hopefully whatever I want comes in. And when I pass from this life to the next life, I will have a much easier next life, perhaps more happier and more rewarding. And that's what I want. Okay? Thank you so much for listening to me today. I was really drawn to do this reading, and I guess I'm going to be honest with you. I think it was because of the end. All right? I do have an ending part to all my videos, and sometimes the readings are all right. They're informative, whatever. But sometimes the oracles at the end and what I come up with, what the universe is putting in my head to relate to you, is so much more rewarding than the actual pick a card itself. Okay? So I'm going to send out high vibrational energy, that should vibrate from my feet into the earth and should spread out to you wherever you are. I want to give you that love and energy that I hold in my heart. I want to pass it on to you guys. Okay? And please subscribe, like, comment, and share on these videos. And yeah, there is information about me in the drop down below if you would like to make a donation, or if you'd like to donate to have a reading done for you. There's information there. You can also contact me, you can write to me, you can send me a postcard, a hello letter, whatever you want to do. I have all the information below there. I'd be glad to hear from you. Also look out for the raffle, okay? And this is the best time to do it. I don't have very many subscribers, and I'm going to be giving away some pretty decent gifts. So if you're the only one who donates and you donate 50 cents, hey, you just got something for free for 50 cents, you know, or you just got something for 50 cents that is probably going to be really neat. Okay, so your best time to donate would be now, and any amount. Just check out the drop down below. It'll explain basically what's going on. And yeah, my name is Mona. I'm here at Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'm wishing you guys a wonderful, blessed day, a day full of wisdom that you could take into consideration that will bring you light to whatever situations are ailing you. Okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.